this episode of Concrete Reality TV.
And so in the middle of Ideal's release, Virgin was like, we're going to do a repackaging and we're going to add a song. And the song wasn't produced by Noontime. Noontime was in an uproar about this. But it was like, they didn't really have any control over making a decision. So Virgin made the decision to go with KG. They wrote a hit record, whatever, with Lil Mo and RL. Mm-hmm. And next thing you know, that record became a hit also. It became Ideal's second hit.
Can you tell them what hit this was?
This was Whatever.
Whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
That was a smash.
Mind you, Ideal's off to the races at this point. This is when they go on tour, opening up for TLC, and Destiny Child was also opening up for TLC. So Ideal was gone. I'm talking about egos blasted up out of here. We are we off to the roofs. And so where you think I was?
With them?
Nope.
In Houston?
Nope. There's a dark part of this story that comes about here. On the first trip to Atlanta after B. Cox gave me the hint about Noontime, right? The first trip was just going to get the water wet. The second trip was after Noontime got the 250K, and they were going to give us 5 songs. So between the first trip and the second trip to Atlanta, we all lived in LA. Mind you, I was living on Ideal's couch at this time, right?
Right.
Get Gone hit record was out doing its thing. Video was out, shows was popping, was doing some things. So Carmonique Roberts was the manager of Ideal at this time. Shouts out to Carmonique. And she was special because she saw in me the desire for me to be a producer, and she supported that the best way she could, that while there was nobody investing in me personally to do it, right? Alex Mejia gave us the equipment off of my relationship with him. There were some other people in LA who invited me into their studio out here, and we were all trying to do our things as a producer. So I was really on my own quest for a long time, while Ideal was their own entity, already made, doing their thing. Donnie Scantz still had one song on Ideal, but I'm still figuring it out. Now, mind you, this part is going to get a little dark and other people might have a little opinions, but I'm going to make it as light as I can.
Oh, we keeps it real. Concrete Reality TV.
All right, so look, I'm going to respect the dead in this part of the conversation, so I am going to make it, a little bit respectful.
Got it.
Right.
At this time, we were back in LA. I think it was around the time when Dead Presidents, the movie, had just come out. And it had gotten its success. So mind you, 2 floors up from where we lived, we were on the 7th floor. Terrence Howard lived on the 9th floor. Me and Terrence Howard became really, really close friends because he was shooting this movie, The Best Man. And he was a guitar player in the movie. So he was really getting into character. So he wanted to come down and record some ideas with me. And we'd be smoking out. And he was an artist type dude. He was really, really weird. And we was just really getting to know him. But it was around a time where we were back in LA and everybody was doing what they was doing. So we was in Hollywood, and I think egos was brewing. We came back to the apartment and Terrence had left and he went back up to his, and guys was frying some chicken. And after everybody got their chicken, little Cinderella, little me was like, okay, can I eat? I want a little piece of chicken. Right. I go to grab my piece of chicken, and Cedric got mad at me like, nigga, you can't have no piece of chicken. Nigga, you a guest here. And so I was like, whoa, I'm a guest here now. It's been after 2 years, now you got a hit record. I'm like, oh shit. As a result of that, it was some trickle down blowouts. I had a little blowout with Wayne too. And I guess, the pressure was, you taking up space, these Scantz.
Concrete Reality.